Just understand, fellas, everything you work for is right fucking here, in this fucking arena. Everything you work for is in this fucking arena, man. And to do it as a group is so damn special, and I can't wait to share that moment with you, motherfuckers. But it ain't gonna be easy, we gotta go take it. Here we go, man, tap in. Good morning to you. Morning. Wake your motherfucking ass up, baby. Great time. Day two, baby. Day two. Here we go. Again, yesterday was kind of the first day, fellas, okay? So really, I'm talking to you guys, and I'm talking to the coach as well. Make sure you guys give these guys enough time to go get tape before we got to get on the buses this morning. Okay, talking about it, right? We always talk about week to week, we got to prove shit, right? Okay? Now, just looking at the season series, right? The first time, game one, we played, we went out there and we embarrassed those motherfuckers in their own building, okay? And that's the truth. But it really doesn't mean shit, right? Because if it meant shit, that means shit. The second time we played them, it should have been the same result. It was not the same result. They came to our fucking place, and fellas, watching over and over and over again, they embarrassed our motherfucking ass, okay? They embarrassed us. They looked like they was playing like they got whooped, and they wanted to come there and fucking show us, okay, that that's not what it is.
Corey Mace might be the perfect head coach for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. He's calm, cool, collected. If you watch the tape too, he hasn't let anyone pour Gatorade on him yet because he hasn't won the ultimate prize.
Should both be fucking rolling, okay, to make sure that we're exactly where we're supposed to be to get done exactly what we're supposed to fucking do.
From the get-go of the season, I believe it was Grey Cup or bust for this organization.
A veteran quarterback who's expected to do big things, and it's going to be a special game.
Standards of practice, how we've been doing it all year. Remember, we showed a couple clips last week about staying off the quarterback. I want us to give her today. You give her the next 2 days like you got nothing fucking left. Make sure at the end of practice you feel that way. Okay, but we have to play to our goddamn standards. Is that clear to everybody? Yes, sir. Okay, good. Otherwise, it's fucking focus, discipline, and compete our asses off at practice. Let's go, B.
So you look at Jason Moss and obviously his illustrious CFL career. I think he is just an incredible head coach of this game. His play calling ability is absolutely through the roof.
With the Alouettes coming into this season, a lot of people had them pegged to win the East. But when Davis Alexander went down and they started losing games, a lot of people lost hope in them. But once they got Davis Alexander back, everyone started feeling like this was the team to beat, and that when they went into the playoffs, I don't think anyone was surprised when they made it to the Grey Cup. The margin between these teams is razor sharp. It's going to come down to execution. It's going to come down to game planning, and that will decide who's going to be the Grey Cup champion for 2025. A.J. Arlette, Thor as they call him, he's a spark plug. When he gets the ball in his hand, I call him maybe the best BWB bad weather back there is in the CFL.
When you look at AJ's game, he is perfectly set up if it were to snow, rain, or if it was freezing conditions.
He's tough, he's reliable. There's a lot of big guys who are soft. They look like Tarzan, but they play like Jane. And that's definitely not A.J. Arlette. Size means nothing when you have a big heart.
No, we got brothers across the board. I've never seen a group spend more time with each other outside of the game. Those are the memories that are going to last forever. When you think back on your time playing in professional sports, you're going to think of some plays, but you're mainly going to think of time with the guys.
Punch through. Ah! Nice.
Andrew Harris, being a coach this year, has been huge. Not only is he smart about the game, he's in it a long time, knew different systems, so he can see at different angles. He was athletic enough to do it. one of the best to do it, right? So seeing his picture and his mindset behind every play, where we should be pressing, and the chirps. I've had a good season, right? Some good plays, but every time he's like, it could have been a little bit better. You see this here? We could have pressed it, bounced it here. Why didn't you hurdle this guy? Why didn't you just run him over? Yeah, it's been great. Going into it this week, we're saying no regrets. Like, you should know their defense better than they know themselves. You should have a plan for everything that they have, just so you don't have a regret. They're a physical group, and I couldn't pick a better matchup for a Grey Cup, because it's what football's about, right? This is a matchup that the fans should appreciate, and if it's not a giant scoreboard, just know it's a physical game out there. A lot of people, dream of being in this situation, being in this chair right now, but we always say you can either celebrate this week or you can celebrate the next 6 months. So we're trying to just enjoy the week and then focus for the game.
The one thing that sets me apart from others would be the motor.
Watching Isaac Adiemi Berglund play football is one of my favorite things to do.
He's one of the top defensive ends in this league. All the awards, all the accolades, the way his players, the coaches talk about him.
He is an absolute menace. And yes, is he up for Canadian Player of the Year? He is. But I also think that he should be up for Defensive Player of the Year.
I'm not trying to fake this persona. I really do. When I go out there, I put it all on the line every single play. It doesn't matter if it's a field goal block. When you get out there, it's a personal battle, I feel like, between you and the man in front of you. People will look at this season and they'll say, oh, the highs and lows of this season, man, they were on an 0-5 stretch and they still won it. They were ranked at the bottom and they still won it. But it wasn't there where it was won. It was the year before. Everything we put in, because we should have been here last year and we should have won it last year. That is all past for me, personally. It's only the task that's at hand that exists. And
what is your task on Sunday?
Seek and destroy.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate you.
CFL Awards are a night where we get to celebrate the best that this league has to offer. It also has the best co-hosts in the world, myself and Milt Stiegel, if I'm honest about the entire night. But it's the celebration before the big game.
Thank you guys for coming. Are you guys coming to the game?
It's a tough award to win, especially as of late. There's a lot of great Canadian players and there's only one award. I'm just thankful for my team and for the province of Quebec and the city of Montreal that I could be able to represent 2 years in a row. It would mean a lot to be able to win the award, but just to be able to have my family and to have my friends and my teammates around and be part of it, it means as much to me as winning. So.
2025 Most Outstanding Canadian Award winner is Nathan Rourke.
Whether or not you win or lose, this week is going to be over and everybody's going to be done. But I feel like with a win here, this is forever. It's not about the ring, it's not about the title, it's not about the championship. It's about everything that we've been through, the highs and lows, and to be able to keep our run together forever.